Hello, very warm welcome. We continue our bad F1 driver series, and today we have a pearler. I'm most excited about this one. As you know, me and Marcus Ericsson have some history. Back in 2018, I did a massive rant on him regaining his seat. I'll just play the video and we'll get into Marcus Ericsson and why he is a bad F1 driver. 18 career points in Formula 1, Formula BMW UK champion, and I believe he won something, let me get the statistics here, Japanese Formula 3 champion as well. Important that we give him his credit for what he won as well, and I'm going to play the video here. I'm not going to play the full video because it was 11 minutes long of me very angry about Marcus Ericsson regaining his seat. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. There's a reason Marcus Ericsson is in IndyCar right now, because he wasn't up to F1 standard. And when we go through his career, we will see this. Like, he goes down as a nice guy, a bit like Alexander Albon. But nice guys, just because he's a nice guy, doesn't mean he should be in the sport. I stand by it with Marcus Ericsson that, I mean, he was what he was. He was a paid driver, kept getting his seat every year, even though 9 times out of 10 he was outperformed by his teammate. So, away for the weekend, having a break for one. Probably need to put the microphone up so you can hear it. Turn my phone on Saturday, and guess what? Sauber drivers announced for 2018. Charles Leclerc gets it, deserves it. F2 champion battered the field, and then the dreaded. I knew he was going to get the seat. I knew he was going to get it, but Marcus Ericsson confirmed once again. It's an absolute scandal. And why is it? Money, money, money. This was back in 2018. I chucked like 6 £20 notes up in the air. So let's get in to Marcus Ericsson's F1 career statistics. I mean, it's becoming a theme with this series that we're finding drivers who are still like only 30, should be in the prime of their career, and they've already had their F1 career and they're done. They're never getting back in the sport. Marcus Ericsson, a Swedish racing driver and former Formula 1 racing driver. Ericsson competed in Formula 1 2014 to 2018. He is currently driving for Chip Ganassi Racing in IndyCar. After a successful debut in car racing in 2007, which saw him take the British Formula BMW title, he moved up to British Formula 3 after finishing as one of the top rookies. So he's got good pedigree in his junior category. Then he went to Japan Formula 3, where again he won the title in his debut year. In 2010 he moved to GP2, where he secured 1 victory during his maiden campaign. Between 2011-2012 Ericsson continued in GP2, and 2013 drove for Dams, and then he got his breakthrough in Formula 1. The 30-year-old Swedishman, 97 starts, and he scored 18 points. Now his best seasons in Formula 1, just scrolling down to his stats, where are we, Formula 1. So his best season in Formula 1 was 2015 and 2018. 2014, he was at Caterham with Kamui Kobayashi. The car was very bad. I do believe he got a better result than Kobayashi, so I believe he won that team battle. The famous Caterham with a dick nose. Then 2015, he scored 9 points. Australia, P8, his best result in Formula 1. But if you think about that race, he got P8, but his teammate was P5. So the 2015 season, he scored 9 points, but he was beaten by Felipe Nasr. 2016, again, 0 points, and again was beaten by Felipe Nasr, who scored 2 points at Brazil. Off the top of my head. Now, I've only got Marcus Ericsson's results up, but I do remember Nasr scoring points. 2017, now, first couple of races he had Giovinazzi as his teammate because Verline got injured. And then Verline came back and again beat Marcus Ericsson. Off the top of my head, Verline scored points in Barcelona and Austria. So no points again for Ericsson. And that's why I was so angry, because he scored no points and then the dreaded news, he gets confirmed again. 2018, he scored 9 points, had Charles Leclerc as his teammate, and Charles Leclerc scored a lot more points than Marcus Ericsson. And then Marcus Ericsson went to IndyCar with the best result so far of Detroit, where he got second place. He's also done the Indy 500 twice with finishes of 23rd and 32. But I stand by it, Marcus Ericsson was not up to scratch in Formula 1. Regularly pummeled by his teammates. Now, to give Marcus Ericsson his dues, he is a Japanese Formula 3 champion. He is a Formula BMW UK champion. He just wasn't up to scratch in Formula 1. Also, he got pole position at Macau, which that is a big achievement, to be fair to him. But yeah, I was not a massive fan of Marcus Ericsson. And for once, we have done a driver who I genuinely think was a bad F1 driver. And he used to keep his seat due to financial. And now he's in IndyCar. We wish him the best. He's a nice guy. But yeah, I stand by my opinion. Marcus Ericsson was never up to Formula 1 standard. And you look at his results. Comprehensively beaten by Nasr twice, Verline and Charles Leclerc. So yeah, there we have it. Marcus Ericsson, bad F1 drivers. Comment down below your thoughts on the Swedishman. 18 Formula 1 points. This could be entertaining. Let the comments commence.